Hello, hello, hello. We are live, baby. The first game we're going to be watching is the Bills versus the Titans. And then whenever this game ends, we'll swap over to the Vikings-Eagles game. Unless this game really turns out to be kind of a blowout either way, then I'll probably swap over early as that game starts in about an hour. Hey, Joey, what's good? Welcome to the party. Oh, and we got a big run from Devin Singletary up to the Buffalo about 47. I didn't know Buffalo's running backs should actually get first downs. It's a miracle. Just so everyone knows, I am watching on NFL Plus because I do not have the ESPN app or channel, whatever you want to refer to it as. So I am delayed by about 30 seconds, I believe it is. So if there is something happening that I'm not commenting on, that is probably why. I hope the Titans get destroyed. I hope they get destroyed, but I hope Josh Allen doesn't do well because I'm facing him in fantasy. And another run to Singletary for nothing. He got destroyed. He got absolutely nothing there. But I do hope that it's a good game because, always want a good game. Oh, yeah, it's the Roger Saffold revenge game, the old lineman that the Buffalo took from the Titans. I need Josh Allen to do good because I have him in both my fantasy leagues. I mean, in my other league, I got facing Allen, I've got Justin Jefferson and Miles Sanders. So I should be okay because I currently have a lead in that league. So I should be okay in theory. At least I'm really hoping so. Don't mind me, I'm just posting links and everything so that people can join as they want. And we already got an injury. That's unfortunate. I can't see quite who it is. I don't know what happened. Looks like someone got wrapped up by their own guy. That's unfortunate. You hate to see it. And number 60 for the Bills is leaving the field. That is very unfortunate. Hopefully he is okay. 39 coming up for the Bills here. Let me give predictions. Eagles beat Vikings 27-24. Bills beat Titans 34-10. That is pretty bold predictions. I do think the Vikings-Eagles game is going to be a nail-biter. But I personally have the Vikings winning just because of the Jay Jettas, Adam Thielen offense is going to be absolutely insane. And Josh Allen on the run picks up a first down, it looks like, just getting over the 50-yard line after breaking a sack. Excuse me? Hey, man. You what? I think the Vikings-Eagles is coming down to a field goal, though. I think that game is going to be absolutely intense. Like, that's going to be such a good game. But I like the freaking Vikings offense just a little bit better than I like the Eagles offense. But I do have both offenses being absolutely fire. If I had to guess, both offenses could easily put up 30 points. Easily. It's going to come down to whichever defense gets a stop where they need to. Hey, that's not nice. Come on now. That's not nice. Hey, man, I already had my mini Super Bowl. We beat the Saints, so I'm happy with life. Yeah, no, I figured. I figured, my man. Injuries are one of the worst things in the game, man. It's just one of the things that you hate to see happen. Like, I remember the game last year between the Saints and the Bucks, Halloween, with Jameis Winston getting injured. And, he was my quarterback for a while. And I don't really like Jameis. I absolutely don't. But, I was physically sick when he went down with injury. Like, it's one of those things, like, when I saw it, I immediately said, that's an ACL, and that sucks. I hope Brady demands a trade to the Dolphins and he sits out until he gets traded. Could you imagine Brady on that offense, though? Brady with Tyreek, Waddle, plus also Gesicki, who's a pretty good tight end, honestly. Like, dog, that offense, man. That offense would be something. The league would be finished. Yeah, honestly, if Brady got traded to the Dolphins, just give the Dolphins the Lombardi. Honest to God. That offense alone. Because one of the things that, Tua doesn't have quite developed, but he is doing a lot better than he did last year, is his deep ball is not the best. But he's doing a lot better than he did last year with it. So if he can develop that deep ball, Jesus Christ. And 3rd and 2 coming up for the Bills. On the edge of the red zone or just in the red zone, not quite 100% sure, as I'm still posting lovely links and crap. And, not paying attention. All right, 3rd and 2. They're just outside of the red zone. Josh Allen in shotgun with a back to his right. He's dropping back to pass, and he's firing for, I believe it's Dawson Knox, who takes it down to about the 10-yard line. Yep, it is Dawson Knox. So Bills are going to have either 1st and goal coming up or 1st and 10 coming up. Depends on where they mark him. But it looked to me like he got to the 1st down. The 10-yard line. So I do think he's getting that. It is going to be 1st and 10. Now they're showing Ken Dorsey, it's his first season as the Bills offensive coordinator, as Dave. Oh, they actually marked him down at the 11. So they actually could get another 1st down. And they got a stoppage. As the Titans call a timeout, actually. The Tennessee Titans called the timeout. Vrabel's trying to get his defensive squad calmed down a little bit and get them to settle in. Also, is it right about the Russell Wilson being trash thing, or is it too soon to tell? I don't know, because he looks so shaky in the first part of the Broncos game, because I know he was getting a lot of boos and stuff from Broncos fans, but then they wound up winning. But I did not watch a whole lot of the Broncos game. Obviously, I've only seen some highlights. Because, my game, I believe, was on at the same exact time. So I was watching the Bucs-Saints game. He barely beat the Texans. Yeah, I saw that 16-9. But, hey, a win's a win. A win is a win. Could make the argument that hello. Who is 41 on the Bills? He's shifty. Touchdown, Buffalo. Reggie Gilliam, 11-yard touchdown reception. That was an impressive play call, honestly. I thought he was dead to rights in the backfield. But if we're going with they barely beat someone, could we make the argument that the Saints aren't as good? Because, they barely beat the Falcons. I get very happy when the Birds play, so I could stop being a depressed Phillies fan. Oh, Phillies fan, you poor, poor soul. You poor, poor soul. Extra point is up, and it's good. Bills take a 7-0 lead over the Titans. Strong performance from them and Reggie, apparently. absolutely shifty out of the backfield. Josh Allen putting the finger up because he knows it's a tutty. He knows it's the tutty. 7-0 Bills. Y'all have the Lightning, we have the Flyers. It's not fair. Hey, man, it happens. I mean, at least we didn't go back to back to back. I know we made it to the Stanley Cup Finals, but, at least we didn't win 3 in a row for the Lightning. I'm not a big hockey guy. I got into it a little bit more last year. I hate everything. What is Saints fans' favorite saying right now? I'm sorry. Go Bucks. Go Bucks. Felt absolutely fantastic yesterday. Absolutely fantastic. I was screaming my head off. I'm shocked I have a voice today, honestly. Yo, what you think of Mike getting that BS suspension? I think a lot of the reason why Mike got the suspension is because of the fact that it's happened twice. The fact that it happened twice is what the league's doing. And I know the league's doing the whole, we think that if he didn't rush onto the field that, it wouldn't have escalated. But come on now. Lenny and Marshawn Lattimore were already shoving each other. They were already getting into each other's faces. If anything, Mike Evans was standing up for his team. But, I know he's appealing it, and I know, he's trying to get to be able to play next week. I hope he wins the appeal. Lattimore should have been suspended too. Absolutely. I 100% agree to that. If you suspend one, you got to suspend the other. Because I know they're saying, Lattimore didn't do much, but he took the shot at Fournette first. I'm an Eagles fan. Even I think that suspension was bullcrap. I think a lot of it's just the fact that, he did the same thing in 2017. At least it fired us up, though. That is correct. I'm a little bit concerned about the offense, but we have not seen our wide receiver core at full strength yet. Godwin's still recovering. I like how Mike even found time to give his gloves to a fan. That is correct. That's one of the reasons we love Big Mike. He always makes time for his fans. Always. Even as he's being told he has to leave the stadium. Absolutely. He's just he makes sure to find the ones in the 13 jersey. Here you go. Here you go. Here's my gloves. Have a good time. Here's a high five for you. All right, I'm out of here. And Saints fans are booing him and throwing beer at him. I'm not concerned about the offense. Going to take a few games for the O-line to gel. That is correct. Granted, the guy who took over for Wells, what was his name? Brandon something? He looked fantastic at left tackle, honest to God. All things considered, the fact he was the third stringer, he looked fantastic. And I know they said this one of his one of his first career starts. So the fact he looked that good was somewhat impressive. Because I don't remember really much pressure getting from that left side off that tackle spot. Hot take, Colts finish last in the AFC South. It's possible. It is possible. He did look good, but let's be real. When teams get a week to game plan against him, it's going to be bad. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I think Donovan Smith is trying to get ready for next week. Because, Big Donovan, we probably had to tell him, nah, dog, you're done this game. You're done. You're not in. And Taylor Lewan is apparently hurt for the Titans already. But I'm pretty sure they had to tell Donovan he wasn't playing because he wanted to be out there. I know it. Granted, Donovan Smith has 100% turned his game around ever since Brady came to Tampa. Good God. Because I remember when, I remember saying that was one of our weakest points was that left tackle spot. Donovan always wants to play. Facts. I literally said it in my group chat after he got hurt that we're going to have to chain Donovan to the bench if he shows up on Sunday to play the Saints game because he's going to want to try to play. I hope we get him back for the Packers game, but, I'm going to have faith in Brady in the offense. If he's not ready to play, I'm going to have faith. We got Kokiev, who's a great blocking out of the tight end, so I think we're going to see a lot more of him on the right side. I know the other game on, but I love talking Bucks. Hey, man. It's commercial right now. We're good. But, Bucks Supreme, man. 2-0, man. Got to enjoy a massive W over the Saints in the Superdome. Freaking loved it, man. Been waiting years to be able to say it. That we finally beat the Saints in the Superdome in the regular season. Oh, it was priceless. However, my favorite part about the whole game was the Mike Edwards pick six to the house. Because the second he grabbed it and he starts running, I was jumping off the couch screaming, "Take it to the house! Take it to the house!" Trust me, I know the definition of a heartbreak. I'm a Sixers fan. Ooh. Yikes. You poor soul. I had season tickets until Jameis's last game in Tampa, then I had to let them go because moved to Texas. That's unfortunate. I actually almost bought a Jameis Winston jersey back in 2019, but I was waiting for his extension. I was waiting for him to get signed to his extension, but then, of course, his extension never came because we got rid of him. I kind of figured we would. I have a signed Jameis Funko. That's kind of cool, though. Like, a lot of people like Jameis, I might not like Jameis as much as I used to. Obviously he's went to the Saints. But, I still want him to do well 15 out of 17 games of the season. 15 out of 17 he's allowed to do well. Not well enough to get them the number one seed of the NFC South, but he's allowed to do well enough to win some games here and there. We get bounced in the second round every single year. And why? Embiid loves to get hurt in the playoffs. For real. Also, Derrick Henry with his first carry gets about 2 yards. Bills defense trying to set that tempo early of not letting Henry get going. Henry was trying to bounce it outside. He might not even have gotten over a yard, honestly. Seeing him get picked 3 times, like, oh, that's familiar, right? At least he finally threw it to Tampa Bay. However, Jamel Dean, when did he finally get hands? Like, good God almighty, man. I was so happy for him. And we have a flag on the field on the play after a Traylon Burks catch. Looks like it's going to be PI, though, somewhere. But Jamel Dean, arguably the unsung hero of that game. Two INTs, which helped set us up so well. Like, Jamel Dean is arguably one of the unsung heroes from yesterday's game. Dude, Dean balled out, and Winfield didn't have big splash plays, but dude was everywhere on the field. Winfield's one of those guys that you have to keep an eye on him. You have to. You have to know where Winfield is at, because he has a nose for that football. Looks like they're calling pass interference on the defense. That penalty is declined, it looks like they're saying. They're going to take the catch. Winfield's one of those players. Like, he had some pretty good pass breakups. And, a lot of the newer guys made some plays too, though. Logan Hall looks pretty good, all things considered, after Akeem Hicks got injured. And then Carlton Davis did all right trying to lock up Michael Thomas, and then he got the forced fumble on Chris Olave after letting up the big catch, even though it kind of looked like Olave thought he was down and kind of just dropped the ball. And there goes Henry to the races for about 8, maybe 9 yards. All right. Okay, dude. Good talking, Bucks. I got to go prep for my vodcast tonight. All right. Talk to you later, buddy. Go, Bucks. Hopefully we can take it to the Packers at Raymond James for the home opener. Your Jameis Winston thing is like my relationship with Carson Wentz. I like him. He almost led us to one of the best records for his injury. I want him to succeed, just not against us. That's straight facts. Like, Jameis, he was in a position where he could have won. He could have gotten us to playoffs. But, was a lot of what ifs that season. What if the defenses could have stopped players on occasion? What if frickin' Matt Gay could have made that kick against the Giants? There's a lot of what ifs from that season, but obviously Jameis going 30 for 30 didn't help us. And, but, I wish him all the best. But I said it yesterday about the third quarter that Jameis needed to be pulled from that game because he obviously was not 100%. I said it after when he ran up to the line and he looked like he was going to run it, but then he stopped and hesitated and went to throw it. You watch Stranger Things yet? Not yet. I plan to do that this week. I have actually not seen a single episode, but I've heard a lot of people saying I should watch it, so I probably will take some time to watch it. You're missing out. I know I'm apparently missing out. Also, Poyer with almost a pick. Yeah, I've heard I'm missing out, but, it's one of those things, man. Don't always have the time for it. Anyway, Titans are lining up, 2nd and 10 from the 11. Tannehill under center, and he's going to pitch it to Henry, who's got blockers in front of him, but the blockers let Buffalo through, and Henry gets shut down for about a 6, maybe 5-yard loss. Kane Henry's looking a little bit washed. Either that or his blockers just suck. A little bit of both, honestly, because he could not get around them, and his blockers just kind of gave up. Unfortunate, Henry. Very unfortunate. Officially a loss of 4 yards. Alrighty. Tannehill in shotgun. Henry has been subbed out as the running back. I don't know who their backup running back is. Tannehill dropping back to pass, and he's going to be throwing a laser to, it looks like, Traylon Burks who caught it, and he's going to be just short of the first down. Nope, it's actually not. I can't read what name's on the jersey. It looks like it's number 15 for the Titans. Got 2 names on his jersey. I'm not quite 100% sure who that is. But it's going to be 4th and 1 from like the 4-yard line, 5-yard line of Buffalo. So, Mike Vrabel, he loves to try to go for it in these situations. I think he's going for it. Henry's back on the game. It's actually from the 2-yard line. So, if they don't get it, likely the Bills have to go 98 yards for a tutty. So, I don't hate the play call. And it looks like the refs are stopping the game, stop and play. And I'm guessing it looks like McDermott might be considering challenging this play. David, welcome to the party. Just a reminder for anyone joining in that I am delayed because I am watching on Game Pass. And it looks like that McDermott might be challenging this, ruling on the field of, I don't think he caught it. I think he didn't get that second foot in bounds. Oh, boy. Translation is death is broke. That is somewhat correct. I had ESPN, and then I got rid of it for the Game Pass. Since Alexa, play Broke Boy by Youngblood. I don't have Alexa, unfortunately. I have Siri. We're going to commercial as they take a look. I bet 150 that the Eagles were going to win tonight. I'm starting to get nervous. You bet $150 on the Eagles winning? Good God almighty. I wish I had that kind of money to throw around. Ooh, I'd be nervous too if I were you. It was before week 1. It's a little better, but still. Either way, that is a bit of money. That is a bit of money. I wish I had that kind of money. I was so confident then I was Jefferson, go crazy. Yeah, you might be in for a rough one. Yeah, Jefferson, I think, is going to have a really big game. And it looks like it's going to stand. The challenge is actually standing, and that he actually got it. Actually, is a catch. It is still going to be 4th and 1 from the 2-yard line, and the Titans are looking to go for it. Bills are going to have to make a big defensive stand here. Tannehill in shotgun with Henry to his right, and they're going to feed Henry, and Henry basically waltzes in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Derrick Henry. Bills fans look a little bit upset about that, but there's only so much you can do stopping Derrick Henry when he only needs a couple yards. Like, he just plowed through easily with the touchdown. Like, anyway, there's a little channel update that I will post in chat. Since I hit 500 subscribers, I actually managed to unlock community posts so that way I can post for the community and get some opinions from you guys on a more public scale. That way I don't have to mention it in the videos. I can just kind of post about it. So make sure to check out that, as I've already posted a poll to vote on my next speed rebuild. Well, my first speed rebuild for Madden 23. It's the 0-2 edition. So it's the Raiders, the Bengals, the Falcons, and the Panthers right now. I posted it this morning. This afternoon. The Hurricane with the congrats, dude, in the chat. Thank you very much. I was kind of taken aback because I literally opened my YouTube app on my phone right before I went to class, and it's like, congratulations, you have unlocked community post. Even though I got no YouTube for email for that, it's just like, yeah, you just randomly unlocked it. I'm assuming it unlocked with 500 subscribers, so that was pretty cool to see. So it makes it so I can interact with my subscribers a little bit more. That way I don't have to make a big video every time I want to just talk about something. I can just post updates there, let people know what's going on. Like in my season prediction video, I made a joke saying, like, if the Rams somehow lost to the Falcons, that I would do a 10-year rebuild of the LA Rams. Thank God they didn't choke that lead away. They almost did. Then they took a safety, so they could put only 6 seconds on the clock, so that way the Falcons didn't have a lot of time. And I think that Mariota wound up getting sacked or something. But honestly, the Falcons are doing better than I thought they would. Like, I know they're 0-2, but they lost by 2 to the Saints, pardon me. And then they lost by 1 score to the defending Super Bowl champs. So kind of wild. I was expecting like a fake quiz to start, but you were smart about your community tab. Always smart. Always smart. Like, who's the best quarterback? Tom. Hey, you forgot the best quarterback that's not on that list. God. Blaine Gabbert. God. Oh, man. Anyway, pitch to, it looks like James Cook, actually, who got about a yard. My bad. Geno, too. Exactly. You got Tom Brady. You got Brady Tom. You got Geno. And then you got the man, the myth, legend, Blaine Gabbert. I bet $10 on the Jags win, and the guy I was betting with said I was crazy. Was that for the Jags-Colts game? I wanted to pick the Jags in my season predictions, but I just couldn't. Wasn't the Colts in freaking Jacksonville, man? They never show up. Leatherwood right next to Blaine Gabbert. For real. Third down for the Bills coming up, by the way, after a completion to Reggie Gilman for about 6 yards. Choose love. That's what Josh Allen's helmet says, by the way, guys, is choose love. Third and 4 coming up. Bills are 3 for 3 so far tonight on third down. Josh Allen is in shotgun with two backs, two people to his left and his right. And whoa! Stephon Diggs almost with the heck of a grab, but there is laundry on the field, so I think it's going to be PI. They're ruling it's not a catch. I think the Titans are getting called for pass interference there. They're double checking with the ref, and he's saying no catch. So it looks like they're calling pass interference on the defense. So they're going to get the first down no matter what. But dang, that was still an impressive catch. Let's see. Catch 1, 2. I think they're saying he didn't survive the ground with the ball is what happened. But still, at least they get the first down. Still almost a heck of a grab from frickin' Stephon Diggs there. But, at least you get the PI, so they get the first down. Starting at the Titans' 40-yard line now. Handoff to Zach Moss, I believe, who loses a yard, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Rip. But whenever I switch over to the Eagles-Vikings game, that is on cable where I am at, or at least through my app, it is for Spectrum. So that's only got a slight delay, so better than this at least. I'm being forced to watch Wheel of Fortune because the Eagles-Vikings game is on ABC. Yeah, it's on ABC. Yeah, I saw Wheel of Fortune was on. I'm okay with Wheel of Fortune every once in a while, but, it's not my every time thing. Also, Stephon Diggs with the catch for about 9 yards. Same. F cable. F cable! Oh, they actually gave Stephon Diggs the first down there. And the Bills will be taking the next snap at the Titans' 31-yard line. For real. Cable overrated, man. Streaming's where it's at. Oh, no, they changed it to 3rd and 1 now. They're saying he was just short of the first down. I thought he was originally, so they changed it again to 3rd and 1, and all right, we're good, I think. Yeah, he didn't stretch the ball out in front of him. He stretched it behind him. Went out of bounds right before the first down marker. So the Bills will be lining up to go for it on 3rd and 1. They are still perfect on 3rd down. Looks like James Cook checks into the game to Josh Allen's right side, sorry. You know how much of a baller of an actor I am? How much? Are you a paid Chargers fan? And they fake the handoff. Josh Allen fakes that he's going to keep it. And it looks like they're going to call him short, but he might have gotten the yard. I'm not 100% sure. It all depends on this ball placement. I got mother frickin' cheesy chips. Oh. And they are going to mark the Bills short. Going to be 4th and 1. And it looks like the Bills are going to go for it. Allen in shotgun with a back to his right side there. And he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it. He's going to look to throw it. And it got batted away. So they did not get it. Josh Allen wanted to keep it and run for it, but the Titans read that perfectly. Titans will get off the field on 4th down. And Buffalo is no longer perfect on 3rd down. Holy crap. Yeah, that was a brutal play call. I don't know what the plan was there. I think Josh Allen was just trying to avoid the sack. The lady on Wheel of Fortune just won $45,000. What? God dang! That's some money. Props to 51 of the Titans, though, for laying out trying to grab that interception. Anyway, the Titans offense will come back to the field. No commercial. Yes! Let's go. Tannehill fakes the handoff, but then actually hands it off, and Henry gets about 6 yards, maybe? Big dub season for that lady. $45,000. That's a nice chunk of money. And they're showing the replay of Josh Allen trying to dump it off and then getting absolutely nothing out of it. And ball going backwards and falling to the ground harmlessly. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6. So Henry only got 4 yards on the carry. My mistake, y'all. Tannehill in shotgun with the back to his left. Sorry. It's Henry again. And pass broken up by number 30 of the Bills. 3rd and 6 coming up. Avocado. Oh, hold on. Now the host is talking about avocados. Wild. I need Isaiah to do good and Allen to fall off. I don't know how much that's going to happen. W. Avocados? Avocado. Now there's avocados in my chat. Let's go. Shocked Nevitz didn't show up. You thought Nevitz would show up for the Bills game. Come on. What kind of Bills fan is he? Anyway, 3rd and 6 coming up for the Titans. Tannehill in shotgun with the back to his right. And I think the Bills are a little offside there. Like, well offside. Man just kind of bull rushed them. No one else was going anywhere. Offside on the defense, yeah. I think so. I think a little bit. I mean, Jesus, nobody had moved, and 97 just casually trucking through the offensive line while no one's moving. Tannehill let the ball hit the ground. He's like, whoa, big guy. Oh, they're actually calling encroachment. Nevitt's probably getting his active practice for the next Chargers game. Probably. Anyway, 3rd and 1 coming up. You think it's probably going to be a run play to Henry. Tannehill under center. He's actually going to go for a QB sneak, and I'm assuming he gets it. Also, I see Von Miller. He's chilling there. I see you, Vaughn. He's the only honorary Chargers fan we have on the Discord. Because we pay him. And Tannehill's actually looks to be going to the sideline. Nope, he's going back. He's going back. Oh, they're letting the first quarter end. That's why he's going to the sideline. That's why he's going to the sideline. They're just letting the first quarter end. Monday Night Football, Titans at Bills. So, David, I got a very, very, very important question for you. And I hope you can explain it to me because I watched, I was looking at it and trying to figure it out myself, and I was unable to figure it out. So I'm hoping you have an answer for me. How the heck did your defense give Kyler Murray like 15 seconds in the pocket on the 2-point conversion? Like, dog. Like, what the heck? I don't know who to blame legitimately. Like, I get you guys only rushed 3 yards, but then you literally let him run from like 20 yards deep all the way in for the 2-point. Like, dog. Like, that's some wild crap right now. Like, I'm watching, I'm like, how the heck? Like, dog. Some wild thing right there. Because I'm surprised we couldn't contain him. Literally, like, everyone else in the end zone just waiting for the pass, and then all of a sudden, here comes Kyler Murray splitting the defense like it's nothing. Got 15 seconds to pocket. And we got the extra point. We're good. We're chilling. Nothing changed with the Raiders. For real. Got Chandler Jones and Devontae Adams. Like, a lot of people saying the Raiders we're going to be the team to beat in the AFC West, and all of a sudden, nope, not so much. Also, we lost our main run D tackle, so that's probably a factor. That probably was a factor, but still, like, when Kyler Murray's got 15 seconds in the pocket, that's kind of wild. Also, Chandler has been underwhelming. There's a reason why, he stayed on the Cardinals for so long. Nobody wanted him. Just saying. But he's a good player, but he needs more around him than most do, unfortunately. We got Sean McDermott talking to this Laura chick. Fabulous, Sean. Fabulous. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Titans to start out the second quarter. Also, for the record, we should have ran the ball more in overtime. Yeah, probably. Probably a little bit. Would have been nice, considering, Hunter Renfrow wound up fumbling the ball, so that led to the scoop and score. And Tannehill got sacked. Down goes Tanny. For a run-heavy coach, I don't know why we're passing more often. Devontae Adams. That's probably it. Looks like Edmonds was the sack. Oh, yeah. Also, Renfrow was knocked out cold. Wasn't that like his second fumble of the game? Yeah, it looks like Edmonds came in number 49 for the Bills. He was like unblocked, so he just kind of went yeet. Helmet to helmet. Did that happen in the Raiders game? Also, a run to 25, who gets maybe 4 yards. Second fumble, yeah, he was knocked the frig out. That's why he fumbled. Yeah, I saw the replay of him fumbling, and it did not look good for him, man. Granted, I know he was trying to fight for extra yardage, and, sometimes you just got to go down. First one was his fault. I think the second one, wasn't he fighting for more yardage, though, instead of going down? Or am I thinking of the first one? 3rd and 15 coming up for the Titans. Second he tried, but the hit was uncalled for. Yeah. He's trying to get the extra yardage, try to get the first down, and then got just walloped. And Tannehill, the Burks, who's got the first down and then a little bit more, actually. So they convert on 3rd and 15 to keep the chains moving. Von Miller with the nice spin move, but then got double teamed. Now we might not even have him for a bit. Hopefully, speedy recovery for him. Who do y'all play next week? Do you have to worry about not having him? Neck and concussion injury. That's unfortunate. He probably won't even practice till frickin' Friday. Titans. You might be in for some trouble there. Also, a pitch to Henry, who gets stopped for about a yard and maybe 2 loss. Henry is not looking the same. Like, poor Henry. We need our D tackles or a new one. Yeah, you definitely need to beef up that defense, apparently. 2nd 11 coming up. Officially a 1-yard loss for Henry on that play. Man, I'm not going to want to like. I'm not liking what Derrick Henry's putting up so far. Robert Woods in motion, and they fake the handoff, and they dump it off on a wide receiver screen to Robert Woods, who's got some running room. He takes it up past the 30-yard line deep into Buffalo territory, but there is a flag. There is a flag. So this one, I think, is coming back, it looks like. Face mask on the offense? Is that what they're calling? Do they call face mask on the offense, or am I just, losing it? Yeah, face mask on the Titans. Dog, what? Now, the subreddit and the internet is so done with us, but time to prove everyone wrong. 15-2 season for the Raiders incoming. Let's go. I'm just kidding. No way y'all go 15-2 in the freaking... Or just fire Josh. Already? Already you'd want to fire him? Second and 26 going up for the Titans now. Tannehill looking, throwing for like 6 yards, maybe, to Robert Woods. I'm considering it. Wow. I mean, yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm not even sure if he's an upgrade over Gruden. Like, honestly, like, it's just there. Carr's trying too hard sometimes to play hero ball, too. Yeah, but sometimes, when you're getting down like that, you kind of have to. 3rd and 21 coming up for the Titans. They need a big play here to even just try to get in field goal range. And they're going to dump it off for like 6 yards. I don't know what they were thinking there. But, yeah, they got maybe 6 yards on that. Maybe. 4th down coming up. I don't know what the Titans' plan was there. Like, he threw that so early. I don't know what they were thinking. But, yeah. Rich over everyone else we had. True. Rich got y'all the playoffs. 4th and 17, and they will be punting. Ryan Stonehouse going to be kicking the punt to Jamison Crowder. And there is a flag. False start on the offense, so back them up. Back them up even more. Gonna have 4th and like 20-something coming up, like 4th and 22. Hopefully Stonehouse can get a boomer of a punt here. Also, I wish Rich got a head coach somewhere. I thought he was going to, but if he went anywhere, I think he was going to go to the Raiders. But, I'm happy he's at least getting an opportunity elsewhere, Granted, it is the Packers who, they're not going to be looking for a head coach anytime soon. But, at least he can help out with their special teams unit. So there's that. I thought he was going to, everyone that was looking for a new coach, Raiders, Broncos, all these teams looking for new coaches and stuff. The Vikings even. I thought he'd get a shot somewhere, but, not a whole lot of people want that, that defensive-minded guy. The special teams-minded guy. They want the offensive-minded guy. They want the defensive-minded guy. The guy that's going to make one of their sides of the ball better. I expected we would skin the Pats after we got a new GM. Yeah, buddy. I got bad news for you, buddy. Whew. Like, honestly, from what I've seen, the Raiders don't look like they're bad. It's just the fact that, they're just making the wrong decisions at the wrong time is honestly what it's coming down to. Maybe when you're facing a quarterback like Kyler Murray, they're not bad, but time management in wrong place. Exactly. Like when you're playing a quarterback that's as mobile as Kyler Murray, and you decide to only rush 3 people and have literally everybody else in the end zone, maybe not. Because, he just easily outran the 3 guys that were trying to rush him once he did a move on him, and then there was nobody nearby by the time he got up there. That's the unfortunate reality with a quarterback like Kyler and Lamar. They can run, they can throw. You don't know which one they're doing. You bite one too hard, then all of a sudden you're getting beat over the top. Look at Lamar yesterday. He got like a 70-something yard touchdown run. Absolutely insane. Also, how the heck do we have 5 running backs that didn't even use more than 3 of them so far? I don't even know, man. The Raiders are an interesting team, man. The Raiders are an interesting team. And now they're showing the last game between the Bills and the Titans where Derrick Henry had over almost 150 rushing yards, but he hasn't been doing much this game. Now they're showing the play where they stopped Josh Allen. But now we got Josh Allen under center. He's going to hike. He's going to fake the handoff. He's dropping back to pass. He's looking, firing, and it is caught by number 6 at like the 40-something yard line. Time to go 12-5 or 10-7 through blood magic. 10-7, playoff spot. Maybe. Either or fourth in the NFC. AFC West, sorry. One of the two. Also, we need a new coin meme. We do. We need a new one. 28-yard reception for Isaiah McKenzie, by the way. Allen in shotgun, drops back to pass. He's going to fire to Dawson Knox, who's going to get about 8, maybe 9 yards, depending on when they spot the ball. Second down coming up. You know, however, when it was 28-3, Rams-Falcons game, I was praying to God that the Rams would somehow blow that, because that would have just been hysterical. And we have a flag. Flag on the field. What do we got? Offsides on the defense. Automatic first down, Buffalo. I thought the Rams were going to lose, and I wanted it to happen so bad. Rams are having a little bit of a Super Bowl hangover. Not as bad as the freaking Bengals are having, but there's some Super Bowl hangovers happening. And this is why we don't see repeat teams in the Super Bowl as often as we could. Super Bowl hangovers, man. They're a killer. We're still waiting for the next back-to-back champion in Super Bowl history. Because I was talking crap about that game, saying, like, time for the Rams to get a taste of their own medicine. Yeah, never happened. Allen on the run. He's going to throw it deep, and he overthrows Dawson Knox, but there is a flag. It almost happened. It did almost happen. There is a flag. I think they're going to call someone for PI or somebody for holding, honestly. Block in the back on the defense, it looks like. I think. Illegal contact, my bad. Hand signals are kind of hard to determine at times, man. They're calling illegal contact. How bad was the Yeah, you kind of can't. You shoved him, man. So I think that brings up an automatic first down for the Bills. Or it's first and 10 from the 35-yard line of the Titans territory. And it's going to be a handoff to Singletary, who's going to fight forward for about 2, maybe 3 yards. Second down coming up. I like how Stormy put bet in the chat 37 minutes ago and then didn't even show up. Like, dog. Anyway, Bills line up for 2nd and 8. From about the 32.5 line marker. God, I hate when they do that. Allen dropping back to pass. Dumps it off. Guy gets about 7 yards. Well, this girl asked me to pay for toe picks. I'm done with social media for the day. Oof. That's a rough one. Toe picks, man. What the heck? Anyway, 3rd and 1 coming up. All right, we're turning the air conditioner off because it's getting cold in here. Live in Maine. I'm a Mainer, but god damn it, man, I don't like the cold that much. I don't get cold very easily, so, you know, I'll be probably complaining in a minute. And Allen just kind of threw that in the dirt, so, yeah. 4th and 1. Great job, Allen. Great job. MVP candidate. I do think he's a serious MVP candidate. All right, I got a scenario for you. Make sure it's appropriate, because I swear to God, man, I do not want to get demonetized, live stream purged, all that fun crap. I don't want that happening. 4th and 1, actually, and they're going to be coming back from a long day of school/work. Okay. And I don't think they're actually going to go for it, but there is going to be a flag, and they're going to call somebody, and everyone's doing it. Low punny is in your bed. What do you do? Probably leave. I don't know who that is. I don't have a clue who that is. Look up low punny. Okay. Whew. All right, I'm still up 18 points in my fantasy league, so yeah, it's safe for work. Don't worry. Okay. I feel like it's not, but oh, it's a Pokemon. I'd probably be very concerned about how a Pokemon got into my house, honestly. Like, honest to God. Anyway, they called a false start on the Bills, it looks like, so they're going to be going for a field goal attempt here with Tyler Bass. You know, good answer. I would be very concerned about how a Pokemon got into my house randomly. David, I hate you. Here you go, David. Just here you go. You are now a mod. You are now a mod. How do you feel? No response? That's rude. Put all that time and effort into doing that, and you don't even respond. I am very sad. How could you? David, come back. You meaning. Put all that time and effort into it, and you don't even respond. You don't say anything. So cruel. So mean. Yes, I'm God. I mean, no one even swears like that. Is it literally not showing? They all just came through. Anyway, I removed your mod. I just wanted to see the little thing pop up as blue. That's funny. It's gone now, so don't worry about it. I just kind of want to see it because, I don't have mods on my channel because, I don't really need them because, I don't get many chatters in the stream, but that's okay. I just kind of want to see what it looked like. You know what I mean? Yeah, I wouldn't trip about having mods yet. I don't need them. If I made anyone a mod, like permanently, it probably would be my girlfriend. Like, I don't need a mod right now. Like, I can handle the chat. I'll be there for my applications at 1K subs. I'll be counting on it. Our girlfriend. No. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows anymore? But what I will be doing at 8:30 is I'll be moving my laptop a little bit over and getting my other laptop set up on the other side of my desk. That way I can have a scoreboard or something of the Eagles Vikings game. That way I can kind of see what's going on in that game. Comment on that while that's going on. So I'll be doing that in a moment once the game gets started. And it looks like they're showing the false start penalty. That probably could have been called on the Titans, honestly. That looked pretty rough. But, Bills put points on the board. Titans will be looking to receive the kick from the Bills to get their next possession started, down by 3 points. Bills have a 10-7 lead. Kick is up, and they will not be returning it. It's out of the back of the end zone. Almost hits a guy. Oh, that poor guy. That poor guy. What in the world is that? I don't know. Russian? Is this Russian? David? What the frick is this? What's up, bro? Dude, I can see that you typed that in chat. I can see that. I was trying to translate it to Spanish. Hold on. Because now I'm curious what you typed and put in my chat, and I need to know how bad it is. I'm not looking at the chat right now because I'm on a different screen at the moment. Nope, not Dutch. English. Glory, our fatherland is free. Okay. All right, David. My Russian friend put that there. Okay, buddy, sure. First and 10 coming up from the Titans from their own 25-yard line. Tannehill under center, and Henry with a little bit of a run gets maybe 4 yards. Like, Henry's not having a good game so far. Like, rip Derek. We knew you well. Think I get away with trading Miles Sanders for Derrick Henry straight up? They're showing Jordan Phillips stats. He had 1.5 sacks last week against the Rams, so that's pretty cool. And a pitch to Henry, who gets swallowed in the backfield for a loss of the yards he just got. I'm eating dinner. Talk to you later. Talk to you later, David. Adios. So Derrick Henry already lost the yards he just got. Oh, it was actually Von Miller who made the tackle. Wild. Go Von. Man, Von Miller has some of the weirdest celebrations. Like, god dang. Anyway, Tannehill in shotgun with the back to his right side. Yeah, right side. And he's dropping back to pass, obviously, because it's 3rd and 10. And he's going to dump it off again. And he's there. The guy's not even going to get to the line, or he just barely got to the line. So Titans don't know what they're doing. They're just kind of laying there and taking it. So that's unfortunate. Rip. I don't know what Vrabel's plan is here. They're just hoping to somehow get to the second half and bounce back. But yeah, this is not looking too good for the, lovely Titans, because they're just decided that they don't know how to run this ball anymore. It's unfortunate, but things happen. Things happen. And they're showing Justin Jefferson warming up for the Vikings-Eagles game. Going to be starting soon. Nice to see. Now they're showing a Walmart ad. Nice. We got advertisements. Woo! Also, we're up to 3 likes on the stream. Let's go. 3 likes. Love to see it. All right. Well, go ahead and scoot this over here. Put that back there. Remote over here on the laptop, so I'll know where it is. Phone can stay on the laptop right now, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my other laptop and get that set up on the other side so that I can see the Vikings-Eagles score whenever that game comes on. They're showing a commercial of Dak Prescott getting sacked. That's not the best timing. Oof. Guess it could be worse. It very well could be worse. Anyway, go ahead and get the other laptop set up so I can see. Thank God it's still got somewhat of a decent charge. Working had the Discord predictions posted up, so because I was working on that earlier in my day. And gotta wait for all these lovely because I got all those lovely YouTube notifications of things popping up. All right, here we go. I got it pulled up now so I can kind of see what's going on. The game hasn't quite started yet, so we got a few minutes before you have to worry about that. But, woohoo! We got everything set up for that, though, so that way I can kind of go over to that whenever it is time for that. And Allen drops back to pass, hands it off Singletary, who gets absolutely demolished for a loss of 6, maybe 7 yards on that play. So was not an ideal play call. But, things happen. And second down coming up for the Bills. 2nd and 15, so officially a loss of 5 on that play call. Ooh. And Knox with the first down. Let's go. First down. We'll go ahead and close this computer for now till we actually get the game ready. Man, actually a pretty nice catch and about double coverage, it looks like. So good for Knox. 1st and 10 coming up for Buffalo. They're lining up on their own about 33-yard line. It's one of those ones where it's in between the 33, 34, but it's close to 33. Allen fakes the handoff, and he's looking to unload for number 15, who catches it, and he gets the first down deep in Titans territory. Let's go. 1st and 10 for the Bills coming up deep in Titans territory. Kumaro. Yep, Kumaro is the one with the catch on that. On Caleb Farley, it looks like. Then we got 1st and 10 coming up from the Titans 28-yard line. 40 yards was that catch. With a little bit of yard after catch after that, but not a whole lot. Maybe a yard or two on that one. Allen under center here. And he fakes the handoff. He's dropping back to pass, and he was passing. And beautiful throw to Stephon Diggs, who takes it inside the red zone to about the 12-yard line of Titans territory. It's a beautiful throw from Allen, too. Right on the money. Diggs just had to move a little bit to catch it in the open spot, but Allen threaded that perfectly so that there's in a position where only Stephon Diggs would grab that. Stephon Diggs up wide. Allen in shotgun with the back to his left, and he's going to dump it off to Stephon Diggs, who's going to break a couple tackles, fighting forward for about maybe 9 yards on that catch and run. Stephon Diggs got help to his feet there. And it looks like he's going to be going off the field for a breather. Allen looks happy. He's having a grand time throwing this football around. And it looks like we're getting ready to head to commercial break. Yep, 2-minute warning. So while we are at the 2-minute warning, I'm going to go ahead and grab some food real quick. When I come back, I'm going to get the laptop reset up. I'm going to get some food cooking, actually, because I'm going to have to cook some food. And then I will be back to watch hopefully back by the time the commercial break for the 2-minute warning is over. So I'll be right back. Josh Allen was almost actually picked off in the end zone while I was gone, so that's kind of wild. And he hands it off to Singletary, who's going to be fighting for it, and they're going to throw a flag on the play. False start on the offense, I'm assuming what's going on. Very unfortunate. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. Third down, was it? Anyway. Alrighty. And I got the Eagles-Vikings game up on my other screen on the computer, so that way I can kind of see what's going on there, so that way we can talk about it. Looks like their Eagles are at the 2nd and 8 at the Minnesota 45-yard line, so the Eagles are driving a little bit. Allen with the dump off to Knox, who's just short of the first down, it looks like. About a catch of 5 yards. And we actually have a penalty in the Philadelphia game. 5-yard penalty for an ineligible pass. Wild. Josh Allen and the Bills are lining up to go for it on 4th and 1. Allen under center. And the Titans jumped off sides, it looked like. Just ran that Bill center in the face. Oh, Titans. Titans, Titans, Titans. What are they calling? I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. They're actually saying Buffalo called the timeout, which would negate the penalty. And in the Eagles game, it is 3rd and 13 from the 50-yard line. No, they're updated it now. So 3rd and 13 at the 50, and Jalen Hurts passed to A.J. Brown to the left for a 19-yard gain, tackled by Harrison Smith. Then on 1st and 10, the Minnesota 31, Jalen Hurts rushed to the right for 4 yards, tackled by Eric Kendricks. Anyway, Bills are going back out for 4th and 1, and it actually looks like we're seeing the catch for to A.J. Brown. No, this is the ineligible pass that got called back, it looks like. Boston Scott rushed to the left for 3-yard gains, tackled by Danielle Hunter. Josh Allen's looking to throw. He throws it to the end zone, and it is caught by Stephon Diggs, who hit the gritty. Touchdown, Buffalo! They're looking to take a 20-point lead. No, sorry, 10-point lead headed to halftime. And Jalen Hurts passed to Zach Pascal to the right for an 8-yard gain, and he is tackled by Patrick Peterson. First down coming up for Philadelphia in the red zone. And the extra point is up for Buffalo. And it is good. Bills take a 17-7 lead with a minute left in the first half. It's a beautiful play call because Allen rolled out to his left and then saw Stephon Diggs, who was just chilling in the back of the end zone pretty much. Jalen Hurts passed Dallas Goedert to the right for 13 yards, and he was tackled by Harrison Smith. So 1st and goal will be coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. Stephon Diggs has 9 targets, 7 receptions for 65 yards, and 1 touchdown. And Jalen Hurts rushed up the middle for a 3-yard touchdown. Touchdown, Eagles. Eagles will take a 6-0 lead. Better than the extra point. I like the person with the sign that says Monday night are for the Bills. And minute left to play. Titans with 2 timeouts. Now they're showing off another pass from Jalen Hurts. Yep. This is the one to A.J. Brown. I think. Nope. Someone else. Number 3. Whoever the number 3 is. And Titans are in shotgun formation. Ryan Tannehill in shotgun with a back to his left side. And he's dropping back to pass. And he's going to get hit from behind by Von Miller, who forces the ball up, but they're going to say it is an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 coming up. Von Miller is being a force to reckon with. Second and 10 coming up for the Titans. Now they're showing off, I believe, the Jalen Hurts run for the touchdown. Ooh. They might be there. I think they're reviewing that. That's why it's taking so long for my other screen to update here. I think they're reviewing that, see if he actually got it or not. And there's a Buffalo Bill down on the field who looks to be injured. And we got Jake Elliott made the PAT, but Minnesota committed a 5-yard penalty offside. So we have a Buffalo Bill down on the field. And they have the training staff around him. Not quite sure what happened. It looks like it was Jackson who just got kind of shoved, and he went to tackle him and he got hit by his own teammate right to the helmet because Traylon Burks is going down. And oh my. His head went back. That's no bueno. Oh, that's brutal. That right there is brutal. Hopefully a speedy recovery for him. But good God, that looked rough. God, that looks rough. And in other breaking news, Giants defensive tackle Leonard Williams suffered a sprained MCL on Sunday. While he might be expected to miss some time, Coach Brian Daboll had said that it was better than it could be. So that's good for him. At least he is not going to be out for a long-term injury. Taylor Lewan did suffer a knee injury, and his return is going to be questionable. So prayers to Taylor Lewan. Hopefully he is back soon. And they're bringing out the ambulance for Jackson. Prayers up. Unfortunate injury, just the wrong place, wrong time kind of thing. You hate to see it. And they will be cut into commercial as they get him loaded up. It's very unfortunate. Hopefully he is okay. But that injury looked to be a little bit rough. So prayers to him and hopefully a speedy recovery for him. Something you don't want to see. Also, I like how on the the screen. It has Philadelphia as a second in the NFC East because the Giants are technically 2-0. Also, apparently the Vikings have 1st and 5 from the Philadelphia 40. Wild. I don't know how that happened. It didn't tell me. Well, this is saying Philadelphia kicked off and it's a touchback. So I think it's just showing where it was a kickoff. They're just showing that it's a kickoff where the ball was located, but still kind of funny. It's 1st and 5 from the Philadelphia 40-yard line. Wild times in the NFL, man, I'm telling you. And Dalvin Cook rushed up the middle for a 1-yard loss for the first play of the Vikings possession. He was tackled by Josh Sweat of the Eagles. So, that's nice. I also have Dalvin Cook in my fantasy league, I'm pretty sure. Or am I mistaken? Is that the league where I have him or no? No, I got Miles Sanders and Justin Jefferson, while my opponent has Josh Allen. So, hopefully I can just outscore him. Kirk Cousins passed to Justin Jefferson to the left for 6-yard gain. Let's go. Need more of those points, so we'll take that. I just need the points at this point, man. I just want to go 2-0 in one of my leagues. I've already lost one of them. I think I lost actually both of them. I might have won one. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Let me actually double check that because now I'm curious. Also, Kirk Cousins incomplete pass to the left, intended for Justin Jefferson. So Minnesota's already probably punting. Gotta love it. Yep, I lost my second league because I have 110.45 points and I'm done. And he's got Dalvin Cook and Kirk Cousins still to go. This is the guy that had Lamar. Yep. And Zach Ertz was in his flex. So, yeah, that was fun times. Then in my other league, I have basically won unless Justin Jefferson puts up 100 points. Even though that league's kind of weird because, we have weird score and stuff. So that one, I highly doubt Justin Jefferson puts up 100 points, but heck. Anyway, Ryan Wright for the Vikings will punt for 48 yards. Britton Covey of the Eagles will return it for 1 yard. Wild times. At least this game's got some scoring between the Bills and stuff. And we're still in commercials, so I'm guessing it's taking them a lot longer to get them in the ambulance than they thought. All right, looks like he is in the ambulance now. Or they have him ready to be transported because we're finally coming back. Not quite sure what happened there. Hopefully he is okay. Let me go double check and see if anyone has commented on it on Twitter. Scary scene in Buffalo. The ambulance has come out for Bills cornerback Dane Jackson, who is down on the field. And the entire Bills team was apparently on the field for Dane Jackson, whose head and neck were bent in an awkward, violent collision with a teammate. And that is the only news about it that I've seen on my Discord server that's set up to have different tweets and stuff in it. So prayers up for him. Hopefully he is okay. And there are 45 seconds left. Titans have a first down from the 38 line of Buffalo. Sorry, 37-yard line of Buffalo. Sorry, no, they're Titans 37, not Buffalo 37. Jesus, the orientation of the field really throws me off sometimes, man. Anyway, Ryan Tannehill is in shotgun. He probably will be passing here, I'm assuming. Yeah, he's trying to lure the Bills off sides. And he drops back to pass, and pressure in his face, and Tannehill will go down, and he is sacked. Ryan Tannehill has been sacked. Not quite sure who was in on that sack. Looked like the pressure got right up the middle. Yeah, 55. Running back dropped back to 55 was the one that was pressured. Greg Rousseau actually with the sack. Number 55 of the Titans was pushed back, and the running back ran off to go help with, I believe it was Von Miller off the edge. So Greg Rousseau with the sack, and Titans, I believe, are just letting this clock run out and taking it to the second half. Yep. So the Titans are content with the lead they have going on. I'm just kidding. They don't have a lead. Titans are content with what happened, and they will be taken to the second half. So we will go ahead and swap over really quick to the lovely Eagles game onto the TV. That way I can see those plays live, because that is more up to date versus the Game Pass, which is a little bit delayed. I will pull the scoreboard up on my laptop. That way I can see when they come back from halftime, and we will switch back at that time. So we will be switching over to watching the Eagles game. Eagles-Vikings game we are swapping over to watch now. There we go. Somebody got swallowed up. 2nd and 18. Jesus. Oh, it was a fumble. It was a fumble that hit Hurst right in the chest, and then Sanders tried to pick it up and run with it, but it just did not have the time. So 2nd and 18 will be coming up for the Eagles. Hurts in shotgun, dropping back to pass. He's looking, and he's going to be throwing it downfield, and it is caught by Watkins, who will be just short of the first down, but gets a big chunk of that yardage back and then a little bit extra, so going to be short. It looks like they're going to call it a 16-yard gain, making it 3rd and short. It's about 3rd and 2 yards coming up. Beautiful throw from Hurts, though. Watkins had to jump up for it a little bit, likely because Hurts was a little bit pressured, which, does happen. Jalen Hurts is 6 for 6 so far with 5 different receivers with 79 yards. And he's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to throw it to Goddard, who gets the first down, but there is a flag on the play. Pass interference on the offense. Offensive pass interference on Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith, who's on my bench in a league for putting up 0 points last week, because I didn't want to even deal with that again. Let's see. What are they calling it? Why are they calling pass interference? Yeah, he got in the defender's way a little bit, but he was trying to avoid it, so I don't like that penalty. I get why it was called. Not a good call, though. It was not a good call. I see why they called it at first, but then just afterwards it makes no sense. But Hurts in shotgun. He's dropping back to pass. He's looking, he's going down. He got sacked by, I believe, Danielle Hunter coming off the edge. No, it is not Danielle Hunter. That is my bad. No, it is Danielle Hunter. I was correct. Am I correct? I don't even know, man. It's a sack nonetheless. And we got a punt That is going to go to the Vikings 40. And he was trying to return it, but got stopped immediately by 27. Kirk Cousins will be coming out to lead the Vikings next drive. Man, other than the Bills' offense showing up, neither teams are having an offense. Bills put 17 points up. Tennessee only 7. Let's just go over some quick stats real quick. So far, for the Tennessee side, Ryan Tannehill is 9 for 12 for 88 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Derrick Henry has 8 rushes for 12 yards, averaging 1.5 a carry, with the lawn of 9 yards and 1 touchdown. And then Son Haskins, who's the backup, has 1 rush for 4 yards, averaging 4 yards a carry, with the lawn of 4 yards, obviously. And then Ryan Tannehill, one rush for 2 yards. That was the QB sneak. And then on the opposite side of the ball for passing, Josh Allen, 18 for 23, 208 yards, 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen looked pretty good in that game. The Russian attack, Devin Singletary with 5 rushes for 16 yards, averaging 3.2 yards a carry, with a lawn of 16. What? Oh, man. Josh Allen with 1 carry for 10 yards. Zach Moss with 2 carries for no yards. And James Cook for 1 carry for no yards. But he didn't fumble it this time. And then the receiving leaders for both sides. Stephon Diggs with 7 receptions for 65 yards and a touchdown. And then on the Titan side of things, Traylon Burks, 4 receptions for 47 yards. An average of 11.8. And then you got Austin Hooper in there with 1 catch for 19 yards. So, Bills are not doing too bad. They got a pretty balanced offense so far. They're already showing, NFC leaders, so that's kind of funny. With Tampa Bay being the 1 seed, Giants being the 2 seed, Minnesota being the 3 seed, San Francisco being the 4th seed, and then Philadelphia, Rams, and Green Bay being the wild card teams, with Detroit being the one on the outside looking in. Cousins under center. Cook in the backfield. Jefferson in motion. He's going to hand it off to Cook, who's going to run up the middle for about 4 yards. Looks about to be 4. Now they're showing off Kevin O'Connell, who played quarterback at San Diego State and was drafted by the Patriots. Back in 2008. Kirk Cousins is dropping back to passing. He's going to dump it off for 84. I believe that is Irv Smith. For about maybe 2 yards. Not a whole lot. Yeah, Irv Smith. His first catch of the season for 2 yards. 3rd and 5 coming up. Vikings having some conservative play calling, clearly. Now they're showing off Kevin O'Connell, who was Washington quarterback coach, and Kirk Cousins was the quarterback of Washington. So that's kind of cool. Kirk Cousins throwing a dart for Irv Smith, but it got broken up by number 24 of the 24 of the defense. So 4th and 5 coming up, and it looks like the Vikings will be punting the football away again. Either one of these teams knows how to show up. Wild. Oh, it was James Bradbury, actually, that got the pass breakup. So that's kind of cool for him. Pretty sure he had an interception last week. So that's kind of cool. Right on to punt the football away. And there's going to be a stoppage It looks like they're calling a penalty of some kind that they decided was necessary to stop it, the play. Looks like they're calling, I don't know what they're calling. They're discussing. They're saying the play clock had expired, and they're resetting the game clock. 25 seconds. Okay. That's why they stopped it with the play clock, apparently. And it's a beautiful punt to about the 17-yard line. So, nice little punt, pin him inside the 20. And the Eagles and Jalen Hurts will be taking over from there. Good time for them. Alrighty, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and while we're in a commercial and be back in a moment. Woo! Alrighty. And we are back. Wait for the game to come back from commercial still. So, yay. Didn't miss anything important. Obviously, the Buffalo Titans game is still... Oh, they're actually kicking off now. All right, we will go ahead and watch this last drive from the Eagles, and then we will swap back over to watching the Buffalo game. As I do have it up on my other screen here, so that's okay to commentate on for a moment. I like the fact that they have the little scoreboard, though. That's kind of cool. And already Ryan Tannehill has an incomplete pass to the right intended for Austin Hooper. They hand it off to Miles Sanders, who gets about 3 yards on that carry. So, nice. Dalvin Tomlinson with a stop there after the 3 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Eagles. Always a lovely time. Just over the 20-yard line. Hurts in shotgun, drops back to pass. He's looking. And he's going to dump it off for Miles Sanders, who gets about another 3 yards. So, a little bit of points for me. I'll take the 1.3 points on the reception. 2 points. Sorry. 1.2. Sorry. They called it a gain of 2. Jalen Hurts 7 for 7, 82 yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. Love the fact they have to specify that. Devonta Smith is on the field. Jalen Hurts in shotgun by himself, all alone, no back. He's dropping back, looking to pass, and he's going to be throwing it to Devonta Smith, who's going to get the first down on a gain of about 7 yards. There we go. First down, Philadelphia. And Derrick Henry rushed the ball for 4-yard gain on 1st and 10, tackled by Micah Hyde at the Titans' 42-yard line. So Derrick Henry at least got a rush for positive yardage. Hurts in shotgun, hands it off to Miles. Nope, fakes the handoff, pass, throws it to Goddard, who gets about 5, maybe 6 yards. But there is a flag. So what's going to be the flag? If it's against the offense, it comes back. If it's against the Vikings, it goes probably first down. Ineligible receiver, it looks like, on the offense. 5-yard penalty, still first down. Ineligible receiver downfield. How bad was he down the field? Oh, yeah, he was like 3 yards down the field, past the line of scrimmage. Yeah, you can't do that. Ryan Tannehill passing complete on 3rd and 7. Jalen takes the handoff, throws it over the middle for A.J. Brown, who gets about 13 yards on that catch. 2nd and short coming up. Second and 4 coming up. And it's going to be a handoff to Miles Sanders, who's going to fight forward. And it looks like he's either going to get the first down or he's going to be just shy. But there is a flag on the play. Because God forbid there's not a flag. Holding on the defense. So it's going to be an automatic first down. 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic first down. Eagles. 1st and 10 coming up. I think they're just about to enter Vikings territory if they're not there already. Yep, they're just in front of Vikings territory. They're at their own 45. Hurts in shotgun with the back lined up behind him. Looks to be Miles Sanders. Receiver in motion. Miles Sanders going to go up the middle for about 2 yards. Not a whole lot. And Ryan Stonehouse in the Buffalo Titans game punted it for about 55 yards, but it was a touchback. So Buffalo will be taking over at their own 20-yard line. Wild times. Wild times. And we got more commercials. Let's go. Commercial times. We love commercials. They're amazing. Commercials make football so much better. Am I right, everyone? I don't know. I know. Neither game's got anything going on. Looks like they're both in a commercial at the moment. Gotta love them. Both football games are in a commercial. I just want this drive to be over so I can swap back. I believe that was the end of the first quarter, however, so that's why we are in a commercial break. Yeah, end of the first quarter. But, Bills game's at least somewhat exciting. Bills got 17 points, whereas the Eagles just got 7. And then they're shutting out their opponents. So, great choice of Monday night games. Fabulous choices. Totally not boring games for both sides. Totally not. Man. God, I hate these political ads, man. Like, oh yeah, vote for this politician. Here's why you should vote for him. They want to do this, and this. Oh, man. I don't care what they want to do, honestly. I care about what they have done. They're not doing what they say they're doing. Doesn't matter. And also, the Bills Titans game is back from commercial break, and Josh Allen was sacked by Danico Autry for a 4-yard loss. That is unfortunate for Buffalo. Now they're talking to Kevin O'Connell. Always love to see coaches get involved and being able to learn a little bit more about them. And he's complimenting Justin Jefferson, but in fact that the Eagles are paying him a lot of attention because Darius Slay is going to be on Justin Jefferson, obviously. And they're trying to get that mismatch in there. Anyway, Josh Allen, incomplete pass down the middle intended for Devin Singletary. Hurts dropping back to pass. He's looking and he's throwing a deep ball downfield and he hits Watkins in stride and it is a touchdown. Eagles, blown coverage. Nobody was near him. Quez Watkins, 53 yards for the touchdown. Eagles take a 14-0 lead pending the extra point. That was an insane catch. Like, there was nobody near him. I don't know if he just beat his man badly or just nobody was paying attention to him. Let's see what happened. 24 bit on the tight end and then realized what was happening and couldn't get back in time. But we got a 14-0 game now. Vikings on top. And we will go ahead and switch back to the Tennessee game where the Tennessee apparently committed a 5-yard penalty of offsides. So it'll make it a slightly easier third down for the Bills. 3rd and 9 coming up from their and Josh Allen passed to Jamison Crowder to the left for a 16-yard game, and he was tackled by Kevin Byard. Wild. So the Bills will have a fresh set of downs coming up. And we are swapping back to Game Pass so that way we can continue watching the Buffalo Bills. Boop. All right, perfect. And looks like the showing the pass, or this might be the offsides or something. 3rd and 14. Yeah, this was that. All right, so this is back. Obviously, we know what's going to happen here. It's going to be Jamison Crowder on the left side for a 16-yard game because, this is delayed. Or is this the offside penalty? Yeah, that's the offside penalty. My bad. And Philadelphia kicked off after their touchdown. Jake Elliott made the PAT, and it is a touchback. Yep. There's the offside penalty. So we know what's happening in this game because, this Game Pass is always delayed because, God forbid, it's even close to anything. We already know that what's happening there. And in good news, Dane Jackson update. Bills cornerback has full movement in his extremities and will get a CT scan and X-ray to check for any damage. There's the catch for Jamison Crowder. That's going to be the first down. And Kirk Cousins passed to Dalvin Cook to the left for a 2-yard gain, tackled by TJ Edwards. So good news for the Bills is that Dane Jackson does have movement, so he is hopefully going to be okay. Still prayers for him, though. Kirk Cousins rushed to the right for 7 yards, tackled by Hassan Reddick. And Josh Allen dumps it off for Stephon Diggs. He's going to take it up past the 47-yard line for the first down. Nope, they're going to mark him just short. And they're showing the Jalen Hurts to Quez Watkins, where it was just blown coverage and nobody watching Quez Watkins as he just casually waltzes into the end zone. Hurts is still 10 for 10 with 154 yards. And they are actually going to mark Stephon Diggs short a yard of the first down that he needed. Josh Allen in shotgun. And he's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to throw it quick to Stephon Diggs. He's going to try to get a stiff arm in. Gets about to the Titans' 45-yard line. And apparently in the Minnesota game, Jalen Reagor rushed to the right for a 17-yard game, and he was tackled by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Wild. Jalen Reagor was apparently running a football. Good try with Stephon Diggs trying to get the freaking stiff arm to try to get the first, to get a little bit more. Going to be about the 46-yard line, but the important thing is he got the first down. Allen under center. He's going to fake the handoff, drop back to pass. Nobody's pressuring him, and he's going to overthrow 41. That would have been a big play to Reggie. And Kirk Cousins passed to Justin Jefferson down the middle for 11 yards. Tackled by Avonte Maddox, followed immediately by a Kirk Cousins pass to Dalvin Cook to the left for a 1-yard loss. Oh, Minnesota going to Minnesota. You saw that play with the Bills? Which one are we referring to? The Quez Watkins catch? Allen in shotgun with the back to his right and the tight end in front. They're going to fake the handoff. He's dropping back to pass. He's looking. He's throwing it downfield. Stephon Diggs open in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Touchdown, Diggs. And is he twerking or what is he doing in that? You do you, man. You do you. You really are on a delay. Yeah, it's like 30 seconds or something. It's Game Pass is just kind of bad with that. Like I'm just seeing the replays of it now. But he burnt his man. Yeah, I know. It's an L. The Spectrum app is only like a couple second delay. I wanted to pop in. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You sure you don't want to stay and have some chaos? Got a lot of football games ahead. Also in the Vikings-Eagles game, Alexander Madison rushed to the left for a 5-yard gain. And Kirk Cousins passed to KJ Osborne to the right for 15 yards, taking it deeper into Philadelphia territory. Woohoo! Well, at least the Vikings are somewhat driving now. Now, if we can get a Justin Jefferson touchdown, that'd be great. Kirk Cousins passed to Johnny Munt? M-U-N-D-T. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. For a 17-yard gain, and he was tackled by Hassan Reddick. So it's going to be coming up first and goal from the 2-yard line for the Eagles-Vikings game. Wild times. Wild times there. And Kirk Cousins passed to Irv Smith Jr. to the right for 2-yard touchdown. Vikings are on the board. 2-yard touchdown grab. Yellow. Howdy. Welcome to the party. We're watching some football, having some grand time. Got the Bills game on the TV, and then I got the Vikings-Eagles score recap on the computer so that way I can watch it. Bills are currently up 23-7, and the Eagles-Vikings is 14-7. Eagles winning. Yeah, Bills are kind of dominating the Titans at the moment. And Eagles were up 14-0, then Minnesota made a drive downfield, so gotta love it. Granted, the Titans would have been fine if they could just, watch, Stephon Diggs. but they kind of just let him waltz into the end zone. So, kind of wild to see that. And, yeah, Greg Joseph did make the PAT, so it is going to be a 14-7 ball game for the Vikings. They're down by 7. They need a big stop coming up. And we are coming back from commercial for the Bills game. Thanks. No problem. With 24-7 with 10 minutes, 18 seconds left in the third quarter. And the Bills are getting ready to kick off. Again, oh yeah, Diggs is a menace. I had him last year in my fantasy league along with Justin Jefferson because I managed to snag both of them in a snake draft. Good God almighty. That was a deadly 1-2 punch most weeks. And the kickoff will be returned by the Titans. He got a little bit of a running lane, but not too much. Gets stopped about the 23-yard line. They're going to be showing a replay of the Stephon Diggs touchdown now, where he just kind of ran like basically a streak route and kind of just cut everybody open. Nobody was really watching Stephon Diggs, and he just kind of kept going. He's like, hi, I'm gone. Bye. Hi, end zone. Stephon Diggs is a prime reason of why you just have to keep your eye on the team's receivers, man. Stephon Diggs will tear you up from behind if he can. Like, he will absolutely run behind you and keep going. Anyway, Tannehill in shotgun. He's calling an audible at the line, it looks like, and he's gets the snap, and he's dropped back. He's looking, and he's going to throw it, and it's going to be dropped by Treylon Burks. Pressure was on Tannehill almost immediately, so he had to kind of get that ball out. Now they're going to show the Irv Smith touchdown, which is just a simple out route to him, and he was not covered, so it was an easy touchdown. Kirk Cousins, 8 for 10, 54 yards, and a touchdown. Titans are lining up second down and 10, and Ryan Tannehill is under center. Henry in the backfield. And he's going to hand it off, and Henry's going to be stopped about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Titans need to abandon the run game. Like, it is not working, my dude. It's just not. And Minnesota kickoff for 58 yards. Quez Watkins returned the kickoff for about 9 yards. Might not have been the best move, but I don't know. I'm not currently watching that game, so I don't know where he caught the ball at. Tannehill dropping back to pass. He's rushing forward. He's going to throw it as he's hit, and it is going to fall incomplete. No Titans in the areas. It was only Bills. 4th and 12. Jalen Hurts rushed to the left for no gain. Tackled by Cameron Dantzler Sr. in the Eagles-Vikings game. And it's going to be a 2nd down and 10 at the Philadelphia 16-yard line. But I don't know who Tannehill was trying to hit there. If he was trying to go for Burks up top, I think it is. But, yeah, he didn't have the time for that. And the Titans will punt it away again. Beautiful punt. And it's going. Bills returns backing up, and he caught it around the 14-yard line. And he got a little bit of space, takes it up to about the 29-yard line of Buffalo territory. But there is a flag. And in the Eagles-Vikings game, Jalen Hurts passed to Miles Sanders to the left for a 2-yard loss. Wild. Anyway, what is this flag in the game going to be? Allen's headed onto the field. So let's see. Face mask on the return team? No, on the kicking team, sorry. Another face mask for the Titans, 15-yard penalty. So that really ruins the punt. Looks like it was on Kevin Byard, or are they just showing off Kevin Byard because they can? I don't know. And we're in a short commercial break now because, we always got to be in a random commercial break somewhere along the way. Showing off some of Bill's Mafia. All right, let's see. And there's a penalty. And Jalen Hurts rushed to the left for an 8-yard gain and was tackled by Jordan Hicks. But Minnesota committed a 5-yard penalty of illegal contact. So I believe that will be added to the end of the play and should give a automatic first down. Yeah, automatic first down to Philadelphia if that is my thinking is correct there. It looks like they're showing off God of War gameplay for the new one. Ooh. Honestly, that game looks kind of good. Might have to consider playing that. God of War Ragnarok. Man, that does look good. Whew. Anyway, Miles Sanders rushed to the left for a 2-yard loss, tackled by Patrick Jones II. So, yep, it was a first down and 10 to Philadelphia 27. Now they're going to be at a second down and 12 at the 25. And then Jalen Hurts throws an incomplete pass to the left intended for Dallas Goedert in the Philadelphia Eagles versus Vikings game. I think the Philadelphia offense is losing a little bit of steam there. Just a little bit, but they're losing some steam. Not something you want to see when you're trying to increase your lead / keep it. Know what I mean? But, hey, man, they just got to get back into that rhythm. Once they get back into that rhythm, they'll be okay. They're showing off the Bills pregame where they had a bunch of people wearing the Choose Love shirts out on the field, and it looks like one of them was singing the national anthem. Not 100% sure because my TV is being a little bit funky with it. But anyway, back in the Eagles-Vikings game, Jalen Hurts passed to Zach Pascal to the left for a 6-yard gain, and he was tackled by Chandon Sullivan on third down. And looks like Allen threw an incomplete pass. Second down and 10 coming up. And in the Eagles-Vikings game, Aaron Sapos will be punted it for 43 yards, and there was no return. Allen in shotgun with Singletary to his right side. I believe it's Dawson Knox also is in the backfield as well to help as blocker probably. Yep. And he's going to throw it to number 6, which I believe is McKenzie. Yep. Isaiah McKenzie with the catch there for about 6 yards, it looked like. Nope, 9 yards. My mistake. I was not paying attention, apparently. 3rd and 1. Buffalo is in Titans territory. And Allen throwing an incomplete pass. 4th and 1 coming up. Josh Allen looks like he wants to go for it. Boy. Can he convince his coach to let him go for it? Yep. Josh Allen is going to go for it on 4th and 1. Up by almost 3 scores. Yeah, by 3 scores. Allen in shotgun with his back to his right side. Singletary might be just trying to draw the Titans off sides here. Yeah, they were just trying to draw the Titans off sides. Somebody moved, so I'm assuming false start. It's the fact that Allen looks a little bit annoyed. Nope, delay a game was called on the Bills just to give their back to punter up a little bit. And I think what we are going to do is we are going to leave the Bills game and bring that up on the computer due to the fact that this is kind of a blowout. Just saying, because, kind of wild. Anyway, punt is away, and it is fumbled and recovered by Buffalo. All right. I guess we're waiting. I was going to switch over when, Titans were going to take over, but apparently not so much. We're going to be waiting a minute because the Bills have the ball now on the edge of the end zone. 18 for the Titans, went to call for a fair catch and just hit him in the shoulder pad, and he just could not come up with it. And then the Bills fall on it, recover it. Anyway, back in the Vikings game, they just started off the next drive, and Kirk Cousins passed to Justin Jefferson to the left for a 7-yard gain. Then Dalvin Cook rushes it to the right for a 1-yard gain, bringing up 3rd and 2 at the Minnesota 34-yard line, it looks like, will be where it's at. Dude, Bills aren't a joke. Like, god dang, man. They held the defending Super Bowl champs to 10 points. Now they're holding the Titans to 7. 7. Like, what in creation is the Bills? Anyway, Allen in shotgun with the back to his left side now. And Kirk Cousins, incomplete pass down the middle intended for Irv Smith. Nice. Well, at least the Vikings are still the Vikings. And Josh Allen's pass was knocked incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming up. They are in the red zone, though, so there's that for them. Congrats, Buffalo. You're in a red zone. Allen in shotgun with the back to his left. He's dropping back to pass. He's looking. He's going to throw it to Singletary, who gets maybe a yard. Not a whole lot there to go with. It's 1:30 p.m. on a Tuesday here. That's kind of wild, dog. Like, you're quite a bit ahead of me. That's wild. Allen in shotgun with the back to his right side. Still on Game Pass, so we're a little bit delayed. He's dropping back to pass, and he's going to dump it off, and it was tipped up, and it's going to fall to the ground. 4th down. And Ryan Wright punted for 56 yards. Britton Covey returned the punt for 5 yards. Nice. And it looks like Allen just got hit up by 96, and then none of the Titans kind of reacted fast enough to try to catch it. And it looks like Tyler Bass will be coming on to attempt the field goal. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Made one earlier tonight, 49 yards. And the kick is up. And it's good. Buffalo will take a 27-7 lead, making it a 20-point game. And we will go ahead and swap over to the closer game of the two. $27-7. Yeah, it's a blowout. Buffalo is just absolutely dominating. Buffalo did not come to play. Like, it is just that simple. And we are in commercial. Woohoo! Everyone loves commercials. Of course, I switch over at the time it's a commercial. It only makes sense for that. But, now we're switching to the game that's somewhat close where it's 14-7. So, there's that versus the game that's 27-7. And Buffalo will kick off in the third quarter, and it will be a touchback. So the Titans will take over on their own 25-yard line. Probably try running it with Derrick Henry for like nothing or loss of yardage, and then throw it twice and then punt it again. Yeah, Titans are not doing too hot in that game. They're trying to run it with Henry, and it's just not working. Like, Henry is definitely still not doing too hot. I don't know what's going on with him, but they got to get something figured out, or they're going to have to change their offensive game plan because Derrick Henry's just not the answer right now. Ooh, Steelers-Browns Thursday night football this week? That's a rough one. Oh, yeah, just tell Siri to show me some football scores and get some updates on the game. Heck yeah, man. Anyway, Jalen Hurts will take over from his own 15-yard line, dropping back to pass. Looking, he's going to throw it for Devonta Smith, who's got the first down and then some, taking it up to about the 34-yard line. Buffalo committed a 5-yard penalty on 1st and 10, neutral zone infraction. Nice, Buffalo. Nice. You're already beating them enough. You don't need to be drawing penalties too, man. Derrick Henry rushed up the middle for a 4-yard gain. Arguably one of his better runs of the game. Tackled by Kaiir Elam. Hurts dropping back to pass back in the Eagles game. And he's going to find Devonta Smith again at about midfield for another first down. 16-yard catch there. He is literally at midfield. Great play-by-play call. Thank you. Hurts in shotgun with a back to his left, right. He's dropping back to pass. He's looking and he's throwing it downfield. And A.J. Brown actually. But it was just overthrown. Very unfortunate. Second incompletion now by Jalen Hurts in this game. Unfortunate, but he's doing pretty good, honestly. He's 14 for 16, just under 200 yards passing with a rushing score and a bunch of rushing yards in there too. So he's not doing too bad. Hurts in shotgun with a back to his left. I believe it's Boston Scott. He's looking to throw, and he's going to hand it off to him. He's got a lane. He's going up, and he is past the 35-yard line. Taking it deep into Vikings territory. About a 15-yard run there by Boston Scott on the play action fake handoff and then actual handoff. And they run it again, and he gets tackled for about a loss of 1. Unfortunate there. And then, oh my God. Ryan Tannehill pass was intercepted in the Buffalo game by Jordan Poyer for no gain. Changed my fantasy team name again, says David. Best name. We'll check it out in a moment. Hurts in shotgun with the back to his left side. I believe it is Miles Sanders back in the game. He's going to hand it off to Miles Sanders. He's got a little bit of running room. Fights forward for about 8 yards. 3rd down coming up. And Zach Moss rushed to the right for a 17-yard game, and he was tackled by Amani Hooker. And then Josh Allen completes a pass to Stephon Diggs to the right for 6 yards. I want to stand out just so I can see your reaction. I'll be checking in a minute. Probably when this game goes to commercial, I'll check it real quick. And Jason Kelce's in his 161st career NFL start. Good for him. Claps, round of applause. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Down blue 80. Hurts fakes the handoff, and he's going to keep it. He's running, and he's taking it, and he's going down to he goes in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Jalen Hurts. Making it a 20-7 ball game. 26-yard touchdown run for Jalen. And, all right, we got a bunch of fun stuff in the Buffalo game, so give me a second. So, All right, so after the pass to Stephon Diggs for a 6-yard gain, he was tackled by Chris Jackson, and Tennessee committed a 14-yard penalty. Another face mask that brings Buffalo to the Tennessee 14-yard line, and Josh Allen threw an incomplete pass to the right intended for James Cook. Dude, that's like the third or fourth face mask the Titans have gotten in this game, dog. What in the world? Anyway, Eagles line up for the extra point. You better be the Titans next week. You've got to. And the kick is up, and it is good, and the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. Dude, if the Raiders don't beat the Titans next week, I would be very concerned. Honest to God. And Josh Allen passed to the Stephon Diggs to the right for a 14-yard touchdown. I jump ship. Honestly, yeah, I won't blame you. The score is now 34-7 Buffalo as Tyler Bass makes an extra point. Buffalo's the team to beat, clearly. Anyway, David. Is that you, David? Yeah. I chase young kids. Fair enough. Anyway, how am I doing in my other league? Oh, we're chilling. I've got about a 10-point lead in my league. My opponent only has Josh Allen left, but I got Miles Sanders and Justin Jefferson. So, the Vikings could get a touchdown to Justin Jefferson right now. I would appreciate that, like, a lot. Because, I kind of need the points. I'd rather not lose because Josh Allen does better than both my receiver and running back left in this game. Even though, I played Mike Evans and he only got me 9 points. But, I didn't really have many to replace him with, except Drake London, who's on my bench. Oh, David's message is being held. I can't wait to play you in fantasy and rub it in your face. I don't know when we play. We'll have to see. Let me go check, actually. Can I see when we would play each other? Oh, week 3 we actually play. We play each other week 3. That's going to be interesting. That will be really interesting. Yeah, we play each other week 3. Oh, you got the advantage of Herbert against the Jags while I got Brady against the freaking Green Bay. Hell boy. Also, back in the Buffalo game, Buffalo kicked off for 56 yards. Hassan Haskins returned the kickoff for 20 yards. Well, hopefully Herbert is healthy. Hopefully. Do you got a backup if he's not healthy? Yeah, you got Burrow. Oof. Yeah. Massive prayers to Herbert. Hopefully he is going to be okay. That injury is something that should not be taken lightly. Just look at poor Jameis. He has 4 fractures in his spine, and he's freaking, throwing just dots to the defense. Anyway, Ryan Tannehill passed to Robert Woods to the right for a 12-yard gain, who was tackled by Micah Hyde. Anyway, the Vikings will run this kick out of the end zone because of the fact they had to, and he runs it to just past the 20-yard line where the Vikings will take over. Carr and Tua are free agents just in case I go and pick up both of them. I'm kidding. I don't need both of them on my roster. That'd be stupid. Anyway, Kirk Cousins dropping back to pass, looking, and he's gonna get sacked. Kirk Cousins. But there is a flag on the play. How is this going to somehow hurt the Eagles randomly? To try to get the Vikings back into this. Let's be real. How is this going to randomly do it? Personal foul, face mask on the defense. Dog. Josh Sweat with the face mask call. Yeah, he grabbed Kirk Cousins by the face mask to pull him down. Dog, you can't do that. Jesus. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Face mask. Everybody getting face masks in this game. Anyway, Vikings are now at their own 32-yard line. Kirk Cousins dropping back to pass. He's going to dump it off to Dalvin Cook, who just can't even come up with the ball. And the Eagles grab it, but it's an incomplete pass. Bruh, moment. Literally, like, he just casually grabs him by the face mask and just casually goes, eat to the ground for you. There's the Stephon Diggs touchdown grab. Stephon Diggs is him. Josh Allen is him. Bro, this Bills team has got... Yeah, I'm absolutely terrified of them. Honest to God. Like, Jesus. Like, they held the Super Bowl champions to 10 points and are currently holding the Titans to 7. Like, good God. And Kirk Cousins throwing it deep for Smith, who dropped it. He was gone, and he dropped the ball. Vikings suck. Dang, they are sucking right now. Also, either Yahoo Sports crashed or there's nothing going on in the Buffalo game. I'm not 100% sure, but like nothing's happening on my screen, so I'm going to reload that and figure out what the heck's going on there. But Smith was gone. He just had to catch it. Like, God, he had it too, and he just like couldn't maintain the catch. Ryan Tannehill, yeah, I don't know what's going on in the Titans game, but something's going on because there hasn't been anything going on in a hot minute. Kirk Cousins dropping back to pass, looking, and just throws it to the ground. Kirk, what are you doing, my dog? What the frig? And Nick Sirianni is looking for a lovely intentional grounded penalty, which there probably should have been. There was nobody in the area. $35 million for all that. Yeah, pretty much. There probably should have been a intentional grounding. Oh, here we go. Derrick Henry rushed the left for an 8-yard gain and was tackled by Brandon Bryant. Don't know what happened that there was such a long pause in between, but yeah. Anyway, and the kick is away, and it is going to bounce, and it is going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. So the Eagles will be taking over at their own 3-yard line. Wild. Who Dude, David, Monday Night Football next week is the Cowboys at the Giants. Who decided that's a good game? Like, honest to God, who? Like, what in the God name? Oh, and Tennessee committed a 10-yard penalty of pass interference. Nice. Yes, the best game, clearly. Why couldn't the 2-game freaking showdown thing been next week when the freaking Cowboys and Giants are playing? Screw that. I'm probably not watching Monday Night Football next week. I might. Hurts in shotgun in his own end zone, and he's going to run it, and he's got a running lane because nobody was really watching him, and he gets about 9 yards. How did Monday Night Football turn to Thursday Night Football? I mean, the Thursday Night Football game is not that good this week either. It's freaking Browns Steelers, I think. Yeah, Browns Steelers this week is Thursday Night Football. So, you know, that has the potential to be good, but will it? I doubt it. I still think that freaking Packers-Bucks should have been one of the prime time night games, though. Come on. Jalen Hurts under center with a back in the backfield, and he's going to hand it off to number 14. I don't know who 14 is, but he gets about 3 yards. First down for the Eagles. And Ryan Tannehill's pass is intercepted to the right. Matt Milano intercepted Ryan Tannehill for 43 yards and a touchdown. It is now 40-7. 40-7. Buffalo leading. 41-7 now because of the extra point. All right. Wow. Thursday night football used to have such mid games. You're right. I can't even argue with that. You're right. I remember when they had the Washington versus the Giants game, like everyone's like, "Oh, it's gonna be so crappy," and then it wound up being a field goal game or some crap. Hurts dropping back to pass. He's throwing it, and it just incomplete. Missed his man completely. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Eagles. But yeah, we got a 41-7 game. Good. Who decided that would be a good Monday night game? I always love mid-offs because they're always the weirdest games. They really are. Like the freaking Giants Commanders, well, back when they were football team won, where it came down to like a field goal where the Giants went offside when they won the game. That was wild. Anyway, Hurts under center, and he's going to hand it off to number 14, who fights forward for about 6 yards. Wild. Buffalo kicks off the football, and it's a touchback. Hey, Titans, put in Malik Willis. Malik Willis for quarterback. Please, we're doing you a favor. I got another pickup line. Let me hear it. Yep, here's the interception return for the touchdown now by Matt Milano. Let me hear the pickup line. Let me hear it. I needs to know. Hurts, 3rd and 6, so he actually only got 4 yards on the run there. Hurts in shotgun with Gainwell to his right. And the pickup line, hey, babe, I'm just like the Packers. I'm intrigued. Anyway, Hurts dropping back into pass, and it's going to complete the pass to Devonta Smith, who catches it about the 38-yard line. I can't perform when it matters. That's a good one. That's a good one. Anyway, hey, the Titans, listen to me. Malik Willis is in. He incompleted a pass to the left intended for Austin Hooper. So there's that. Willis time. Also, probably whoever the backup is for Buffalo, because like it's 41-7. Like you're not going to put Josh Allen back out there, I'm assuming. Anyway, the Eagles game is about to hit halftime. 304 total yards for Eagles, while the Vikings only have 93. Good God Almighty! Scary hours for Ryan. Very scary hours. Malik Willis rushed to the left for an 8-yard gain, and he was tackled by C.J. Brewer. Hurts dropping back to pass, throwing to Goddard, who's going to run forward, get the first down, a little bit extra to the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Ryan finally get replaced like Flacco was to Lamar. Literally, probably. That's very well possible. I think they're going to be calling a really quick play here, try to get 3 points for the half. But, honestly, the Eagles got a pretty nice lead, 14 points. They're just trying to make it a 3-score game, basically put it away. Anyway, Hassan Haskins rushed to the right for 2-yard gain, tackled by Shaq Lawson. Hurts is going to throw it for Goddard, who's fighting forward, gets to about the 21-yard line. And the Eagles are going to run up, and they're letting the clock drain. Yeah. And they are going to call a timeout with about 3 seconds left. And Hassan Haskins on first down runs it up the middle again for 2-yard gain. And he was tackled by Teron Johnson. So, yeah, it looks like Tennessee pulled all their starters, dude. All of them got pulled. Hurts was hit as he threw it and was laid out. So, Darius Smith. Wild. Harrison Smith, the one on the tackle on Goddard. who's just kind of chilling there like, howdy. And here comes the kick to try to make it a 3-score game. And Malik Willis passed to Robert Woods down the middle for a 60-yard gain, and he was tackled by Teron Johnson. And the kick by the Eagles is good, making a 24-7 game, headed to halftime. And we will go ahead and swap back over to the Game Pass, even though it's going to be delayed, and I probably should just leave it on this and read it like this. But, I'd rather see the game. That way I can commentate as the plays are happening. NFL Network app. And Malik Willis rushed to the right for a 2-yard loss, tackled by Matt Milano on 3rd and 1. So 4th and 3 coming up at the Tennessee 44-yard line. You would think they have to run it. They'd have to go for it at this point because they're down. It's 41-7. And we are delayed, obviously. 1st and 10 coming up. That's the Hassan run. Can't wait for face cam Madden, to be honest. That will hopefully be tomorrow. That'll hopefully be tomorrow. I'll be streaming some Madden. Not quite sure what I'm going to stream yet, but hopefully tomorrow. I don't imagine you do it for rebuilds, though, unless you do post-commentary. I don't plan to do it for rebuilds, just because rebuilds are a lot, and they take a lot of recording, and it's a whole, piecing it together. I do not believe a face cam for rebuilds would be good at this time for me. Unless it's one of those things like I separate the footage. Like if I had a separate camera for it, then I would consider it. But I do not have a separate camera, so I cannot separate the footage for those two things. So that would be something at this time that would just not be logical for me to do. Anyway, 3rd and 1 for the Titans in the game. This is where the Malik Willis will be dropped for the 1-yard loss from Matt Milano. Yep. And we're kind of caught up, and it looks like they're letting clock drain. Beautiful tackle by Milano. Malik Willis hung in there like a champ, took the hit. Good for him. And Stonehouse is on to punt. Wild, they're punting it, but whatever at this point, honestly. Beautiful punt. Caught about the 9-yard line. And he returns it to about the 20-yard line. And then and there's a flag on the play, which the computer's telling me is a 4-yard penalty for a holding. Way to go, Buffalo. You're committed a holding. Oh. I accidentally unplugged the TV. Hold on. The TV accidentally became unplugged. Oh, boy. Why'd you do this to me, cords? That's so stupid. Such close, interesting game. For real. Anyway, Devin Singletary rushed up the middle for a 3-yard gain, and he was tackled by Kevin Strawn, and that will be the end of the third quarter. Case Keenum. Is he in? Is Case Keenum in? Let's go. The legend. So that is the end of Josh Allen's night, which means I think I technically will win my fantasy league. Because of the fact that Josh Allen got pulled. But hey, a win's a win. Now we're going to try to get the TV back up and run since it decided to do this to me. And we're going to switch this computer over to the Minnesota-Philly game. That way I can see when they come back from halftime.
First, because I have to let him know.
Hey, mute. 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 I don't need that ruining my stream. That'd be so sad. And it is Case Keenum. Obviously, I'm a little bit behind. 30-second delay. Gotta love it. And just a simple run to Singletary to end the first half. Damn it, I'm going to lose my sleeper league. That's depressing. All right, hold on. I got to fix my headset. Hold on.